The Batman. All right.
Damn, bro.
What?
Excited for this.
Batman?
Batman versus Ninja Turtle.
Is that what it is? Is that what it's called? Batman?
Isn't it?
So they're fighting each other.
I don't know, man.
All right, we'll find out. Comics Plus, Akasan here.
What's up? JJ.
There you go.
Sorry. Coke.
You're doing Coke now?
Oh.
Me too. Yeah. Sorry, we're kind of like, our mind was blown by the Avengers trailer we just watched. So now we're switching gears here to the
Going back in our childhood.
Yeah, I guess.
Were you a big Ninja Turtles fan?
Of course.
Fuck, I own all the Eastman and Laird comics.
Yeah,
old school.
Who was your favorite? Raphael?
No, actually, weirdly enough, I always liked Leonardo.
Me too.
Really? Damn. Yeah.
He was always cool, man.
I don't know. I always liked the katanas, and then just, I don't know, maybe because I do martial arts too. It was the straightforwardness. But then when I grew up, now I like Raphael.
Oh, okay. I've always liked Leo. Through and through.
And Mike, I always liked Mike too.
Michelangelo's retarded.
Was anyone but Donatello, I guess.
Michelangelo had a mental problem. Anyway.
Except the comics, Donatello was badass.
Yeah. Till he died. But, spoiler. Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's do it. So pumped.
We didn't even talk about Batman stuff. So.
We have to stop them, Batman.
What are you gonna do?
Whatever they are, they're going to regret stepping foot in Gotham.
That's almost Kevin Conroy.
This is a big score, Joe.
Oh, damn.
It's the Bat! Fire! Fire!
Dope.
Friggin' bat to you?
Sound like Thor Ragnarok.
Supernatural bat creature in Gotham. I assumed it was an urban legend.
Ninja Turtles.
To stop Shredder and the Foot Clan.
The man who'll help
Raz!
is
Perfect.
behind this door.
Oh,
That's actually a good
dope.
combination,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, shit.
Oh, come on! Robin.
Hey!
These
Damn,
aliens are
Damien.
the deadliest criminals in all.
Oh, shit, Mr. Freeze and Phase.
Move.
Oh, the turtle cycle.
It's time for this city to destroy itself. Take him down. We need answers. You're welcome to try.
Think fast. He
Damn.
got too fast.
We're not your enemy. This is still my city.
No.
If they're ready for a fight, we bring them a freaking fight. You are no match for me. Let's do this.
This is a fight I never knew I needed to see.
Right?
This is Batman, okay.
And Shredder got a cut in there, man. Just a tiny cut on the bat. Big deal.
Cool.
Right?
That was actually really cool, actually.
The only thing that I didn't like was, well, I mean, not a big, but it's always Shredder. You know what I mean? Like, the Turtles have lots of good foes.
Who?
Like, the Rat King would be dope. You don't know?
I don't. I remember the name, but I don't.
He was like this homeless bum that lived in the sewers, but he can control all the rats.
Wasn't that Batman? No.
Batman's a homeless guy.
No. No. Batman fought a homeless dude that was controlling the children. I think they called him the Rat King.
No, really? No, that's Ninja Turtles, the Rat King.
Right, but I think there was a particular episode where there was a dude called, I think, the Rat King, and he had children at home in the sewers doing manual child labor and shit. Or the Croc King.
The Croc.
Whatever.
But yeah, it's Batman. Batman had like every villain, right? From the 60s,
Yeah.
70s going on.
No, but, okay.
But the Turtles also got really beat up. For
I mean, honestly, all I remember is Shredder, the
Technodrome? I had that toy.
What was that fucking alien called? Krang.
Krang.
The Krang the Conqueror. And I remember they had an evil Ninja Turtle called Slash.
Slash, he was badass with the purple.
Right. Was it? I think it was black.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, black. Well, depending. There was a toy, and then there was a comic.
Oh really? Okay. And then there was
comic.
Rocksteady and Bebop, and then
You're just thinking the cartoon.
yeah, and the toys.
The Eastman and Laird, like the original comics where the Ninja Turtles were killing people. There
Okay.
was tons of cool bit.
Okay, well I do. I mean, I remember when they were in the fight. They were in the tournament. They went and they fucking had to meditate in the comic so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't run out of air and shit. Like, I remember some, but then like the comics had to PG them down, but I forgot what that was called. But there was like a robot as well that was helping them.
Oh yeah. He was buddies with Donald.
Oh, they were fighting fucking dinosaurs.
Triceratops. Yeah.
There you go.
That was a cool section of the comic.
I remember that because I'll never forget in the comics where they were like, "Let's kick some," and I was like, I thought the next thing was going to be Shell, but they're like, "Ass." Oh,
they were way badass back then, man. They were just killing the Foot Clan.
I mean, have you kept up with the different versions of the animated turtles?
No. I mean, I watched the 80s cartoon when I was a kid, and I was like all into that. But I just couldn't get out of that the grindiness of the comic body count.
I mean, there was even a combination. There was a crossover where
I didn't see that.
80s turtles met the
90s. So it was Eastman and Laird's, like the really cruddy drawing, like well not cruddy, but like old school turtles.
Right.
And then there was like the newer turtles, and then there was the 80s cartoon turtles, where like all them. That was badass. I like that.
But in regards to this, it's funny that they call it Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Where I mean, obviously they're gonna be fighting, but they were just like, yeah, they're not fighting. They're gonna team up.
They did their fight.
A little bit. Well, what was also
they did the comic already for this, huh?
Yeah. I remember that. But I never read it because I think even after that they were like, yo, let's do a what was it? Power Rangers versus Justice League as well.
What?
Yeah.
No way the Power Rangers came near that.
It was interesting though, but and then the only other thing I was gonna say was it's cool to see the Bat family in here as well. I saw Batgirl. I think I saw Damian in there, Damian Robin. So that's cool too. That Damian has really become kind of inclusive within the Bat family.
But the other thing I thought interesting was all the Batman like villains are coming out.
Yeah.
But then what's on the Turtle side for villains, kind of thing?
Shredder's enough. I think.
Yeah, but I mean,
got the Foot Clan.
I guess, yeah. I just kind of there's a lot of good bad guys that never got like a push.
I think the problem is the fact that Gotham. I mean, Batman's Rogues Gallery is synonymous with Gotham City.
Yeah.
So you're gonna run into all those. Shredder does whatever Shredder does, but from my memory of the Turtles, they don't really interact with each other. Like Shredder doesn't interact so much with Baxter, the Fly, and shit. And, so they're all kind of separate in
kind of that is true. Yeah.
So, and that's the biggest argument they're talking about because they're rebooting the Turtles movies again. Yeah, so they're doing it again. The Turtles movies are going to be coming back, and people are kind of wondering
if they do it that'd be good.
But that's what one of the theories is that
that'd be dope.
Playing around with that, but they're also thinking to themselves like,
Deadpool meets Ninja Turtles.
Do we need Shredder? Like, should Shredder be the main villain again? Like,
see, I don't think so. I love Shredder, and I've always been a fan. I love Shredder, but there's so many different. It's overused.
Right.
And it would be kind of cool to have, like maybe Slash, introduced, and like some of the other ones. Like there's some really intellectual villains in the Ninja Turtles universe as well back in the days, or the Triceratops even. You could have like the Ninja Turtles versus this army of these Triceratop dinosaurs.
I honestly would like to see them do that space arc thing. I always thought that was
the coolest. Dope, right?
Like that was the coolest thing because instead of them dying without oxygen, they just started meditating and shit, and they went to hyperstate.
And it also put Donnie on another level. Like as a kid watching the 80s cartoons, it was like, oh, Donatello, okay, you make shit, wow, you're boring. But in the comics, he basically saved all their lives. It was like, oh shit, okay, Donnie was badass. He built this thing that helped them, defeat the guy.
Well, if you have more questions about Turtle Power, make sure you can contact. Where can they reach you?
JJ Owadai. Owadai is Japanese comedy, is what it means. So Owari.
So if you come to Japan, you can go Turtle Power with this dude. Actually, that was I actually picked up on this one girl in Osaka like over 10 years ago.
You dirty dumb.
No, just based on in Japan we call them Mutant Turtle instead of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
So they just call them Mutant Turtles out here. And so she was like, this girl, beautiful, worked at the Apple store in Osaka and shit. And it's like 10 years ago, so I'm sure she's probably got like 3-4 kids now. But she had like that turtle thing on her thing.
And 2 of them are Akas.
Yep. Oh. One could only hope. I don't make kids.
Go on, Mom. Go on.
But there you go. No, that was it. That was pretty much it. She was like,
She liked Ninja Turtles.
she was like, who's your favorite character? And I was like, Batman. And she was like, me too. I'm like, we fucking tonight. That ass needs a little bit of justice. All right, guys.
I didn't know where to go after that.
Yeah, there's nowhere.